My name is Nostalgic, and I'm just walking home. I'm donating some plasma as I tend to do on these kind of days and such, and I wanted to just go ahead and chat with you guys while I'm just enjoying a walk home. It is December now, and I'm just, man, it's that time of year, of course, when we try to get everything all ready. The crazy holiday season of the Christmas and all the lights and the decorating. Still need to put up our tree. We still need to put up our tree, of all things. But life is a little crazy. It's a little bit nuts in some ways, and yeah, in terms of gaming, all I'm seeing is all these different games that look good, they look fantastic, but I'm a poor gamer, and there's seems to be nothing that I can be able to really grab right now. On Metroid Prime 4, the game's looking good. The reviews just came out for it today, and it looks like, yeah, not quite up to the level of the trilogy, but it is something that still looks like a good, solid Retro Studios game. The reviews seem to be saying that it has an ambitious narrative structure that it tries to mix with the adventure elements, and it does that to somewhat mixed success, but it has some good high points that reach the best of the Metroid Prime series. And yeah, will have to be a game I'll have to try one of these days. I'm looking forward to maybe trying out with those mouse controls and such. That's going to be fun. I think that's going to be a really, really good time. And Kirby Air Riders looks good. It's a Sakurai game. Sakurai really just can't do anything wrong. It looks like the reviews are solid enough. Seems like the campaign is short, but I don't know. I just love the amount of quality that person puts into his game. And in terms of games that I've been playing recently, just recommendation, Demon's Crest. You can play it on Nintendo Switch Online. It's a game you play as the protagonist is a demon, and he has to try to conquer and be the strongest of the demons. Apparently, it has multiple endings where I just did it, and where it had a very poor ending. So that didn't turn out the best. But hey, I think the NSO has proven itself to be a gradually just more and more valuable service. I really like that about it. It has a good collection of games, and it just has a lot of good fun stuff to it. I was going to say though, one game that does need to come to Nintendo Switch Online, because we have GameCube titles, we need Star Fox Adventures. Star Fox is just that. It's kind of one of the weirdest games in Nintendo's history, because of the fact that, it was the last game that was produced by Rare, and that was released on the Nintendo console, and it was originally started out, of course, as its own game, which was Dinosaur Planet. And then Miyamoto, of course, had the brilliant idea that, hey, the main character looks like Fox. Why don't we go ahead and make it into its own thing? So they converted it into Star Fox Adventures, and yeah, I think they should bring it to NSO. I really, really think that they should bring it to NSO one of these days. It'll be cool to see. I replayed Luigi's Mansion on the NSO recently. I think it holds up quite a lot. I don't know, has that atmosphere that just holds up still really well to this day. I really enjoy just even the graphical presentation of it. It holds up. Just the atmosphere and the lighting. Back then it was impressive, and I think it still looks pretty impressive to this day. And yeah, this is kind of an impromptu little walking home kind of a thing here. But I've been enjoying myself. Still consider myself like person who doesn't regret, or at least currently regret, a Switch 2 purchase. There are some people, it seems that there's the grift online that says that people do, but no, I like my Switch 2. I just like an overall system. I like this collection of games that you can get on it, and it's fun. That's just where I'm at with that right now. And as far as anything else that's currently on the horizon, as far as gaming and such, I mean, I think Nintendo needs to, We had to think overall pretty solid first year for the Switch, especially with Donkey Kong Bonanza, and there's been a number of consistent releases over time. Hey Drew, happy December to you and your family. Welcome, El Nato. Good to see you here. I hope you're doing well, and this is going to be a good Christmas season for you, my friend. And yeah, I know I've been seeing you be doing some streams and stuff with Undertale, a few other different things. I think I even saw you playing some Deltarune. Yeah, I've been seeing you play quite a few games out there recently. But yeah, hope you're doing very well there. And just hear those sleigh bells ringling, jing, jing, ding-a-ling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Oh man, absolutely love the holidays. Me too. It's a good time of year. I still need to put up my tree of all things, but we'll get to that. My gosh, time's ticking though. We've only got 23 days till Christmas. Ugh, my gosh. But life is busy. Life does not stop. It never stops. It just keeps rolling. Yeah, the weather's not too bad. Constipated right now. Do you have any tips on how to get it? I don't know. X-Lass, prune juice, the usuals, I would say. But yeah, try one of those out. See if it gives you some relief of sorts. Fiber Trust. Is that an over the counter medicine you can grab? Well, yes, best of luck. That is an unpleasant situation. And walking around, seeing some people up with their decorations like blow up Snoopy's and Santa hats, snowman and Santa hats, the usual stuff that you see around this time of year. But no, I just kind of feel it's been unseasonably warm. I mean, you feel like just now in December, it's just barely starting to get cold. Like, it's seriously, we had our first snowfall, our first real snowfall this year was on the last day of November. Just started then. Take care, Drew. Get to catch you for a minute. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well, my friend. May it be a blessed one for you there. And well, yeah, again, it just feels like it's been unseasonably warm. But I'm not complaining too much. I mean, like I said, just barely starting to get cold. It's starting to finally feel like coat weather properly. A little bits of snow here and there. And my brain is running out of things to talk about. Things I'm hoping for Christmas. I mean, like, there are a few things I want to get. One thing, I honestly just need a second dock. I need a second dock for my Switch, for my Switch 2. We have one for the upstairs. I need another one for the downstairs. It's upstairs by default, but like I kind of want to be able to actually be able to use it to record some things. But I think that we can, if we get another Switch 2 dock, that can be good for that. And it seems the Switch 2 dock is kind of versatile. And like, if I could just have it next to my computer, and we can plug in stuff with it, like the webcam for game chat, microphone for game chat, just have it all its own little hub. I think that's somewhat of an underplayed part of the Switch 2. It's just like, I think it can really be used for a good variety of tools there as far as content creation and other interesting little things that you can do. Let's see, I wanted to get something playing here. Hold on, just having a few things going on, but I'm trying to, here we go. Got some tunes going finally. It's what I wanted to do at the beginning of the stream, but I think Sticker Brush Symphony. Some good tunes by David Wise. Just one of the best video game songs ever made. It just really is. And I think that Sticker Brush Symphony is one of those songs where it's just you listen to it because the level itself looks absolutely terrifying. but you persevere. The music helps to calm you down, and it's a masterpiece. The whole soundtrack of Donkey Kong Country 2 is a masterpiece, of course. And yeah, of course, had the opportunity to meet Mr. David Wise. He was this cool, jovial, fun person, and just like he's a genius. And actually seeing the person behind that genius was such a cool opportunity. I think, low-key, I think Nintendo Music app is underrated. I think it is vast underrated for what it tries to do. Because it's because I know, especially with the headphones on, there's like an uncompressed sound to it that you can't quite get off the YouTube MP3s. Not quite. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. I could just keep listening to this. As a matter of fact, I have a whole giant playlist on Nintendo Music, which is just like a bunch of songs I like to listen to for extended periods of time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and has songs like this and all the other, bunch of other classic Donkey Kong songs, a bunch of other stuff. I just like to browse on that app. And I have to say, it's one of the more fairly consistent subscription services out there for Nintendo, where like most of the time, at least once a week, we're getting at least one new game. Now, sometimes we have to go through a bit of a drought for like an actual, heavy hitter. I'm still waiting for Majora's Mask. That still hasn't come to Nintendo Music. I'm waiting for that to come to Nintendo Music. But, Nintendo just drops it once a week, and like either it's something I really love or it's just something that, meh. But still, I mean, you compare that to like their regular Nintendo Switch Online, which is like, well, we'll drop games whenever we feel like it. But no. No, the Nintendo Music is surprisingly consistent in comparison there. And I like that about it. It's not the best thing. I'm talking about, like, say, quite the Wii shop, which had the weekly updates, and it had several games, either like a virtual console or like a WiiWare type thing. It was nice to have that consistency, but NSO is nowhere near that. It's just nowhere near that. It's just, I mean, I remember one time when they said, okay, these Nintendo 64 games are coming out this year, and they drip fed that so slow. Whereas almost like, okay, we're not going to give you any indication of what games are coming. None, nunca. And we're just gonna give it to you when we feel like it. Such is the way of Nintendo. That's just that how they roll. Daddy, how they roll. Da, 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 da. But I hope you're all having a good holiday season, a good Christmas season there. It's going to be a lot of craziness over this next few weeks trying to get all ready for it, as it always is. But I think I'm at the point where I'm good for this little quick walkie live stream here. Hope you guys all have an excellent and amazing day. Bye, everyone.